Hi everyone, welcome to Wendy Speaks. I am your host D. First, let me just say thank you. Thank you for taking out time of your day, to be here. I know life is busy, you've got things to do, but somehow you've decided to spend some time listening to me talk today. And this means a lot to me, and I just want to say thank you. Wendy Speaks is a space for real conversations. We're going to be talking about adulthood, the parts that nobody really prepares you for. We'll be talking about work, relationship, personal growth, resilience, and how to actually build a life that makes sense instead of just reacting to whatever is happening around you. We're not going to be stating theories or trying to prove points. We are not here for motivation, even that does sound good, but it doesn't really work. We're here because life is real and it is hard, and you need someone to actually talk about it honestly. So, if you're still figuring things out, if you're still finding your footing, if you're still struggling, even if you're winning and you want to win better, then the space is for you. If you hear what resonates with you, do me a favor, like, share, follow, comment, and share it with someone that you love. Send it to that friend who needs to hear this. Post it in your group chats. You know, let's just grow together. Now let's dive into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to Wendy Speaks. Today I want to talk about an anchor that is holding many of us back. It's heavy, it's useless, and the worst part is we are the ones that keep choosing to carry it. I'm talking about dwelling on the past. We have things that didn't go the way we planned, a business idea that flopped, a relationship that ended terribly, a mistake that we made that cost us, a whole lot of time and money. And what do? We put that mistake on a projector screen in our minds and we watch it on replay. We analyze every single detail, wondering what we could have done differently. But here is the harsh reality: no amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future. When you spend your time obsessing over what has already happened, you are actively stealing energy from what you could be building today. In a world of software development and various new projects, there is a concept called failing fast. When a team builds a new feature or a new system, they don't spend 5 years to make it perfect before testing it. They build it, they launch it, and if it breaks, they don't sit around crying over the broken code. They look at the error, look for issues, extract the data on what went wrong, and immediately pivot. They adapt and move on to the next steps immediately. Your life needs to be run exactly the same way. You tried something, it failed, it hurts, okay. Why are you sitting in the rubble of that failure for 6 months, for 12 months? The most successful people in the world aren't the people who never fail. They are the people who have mastered the art of moving on and doing that very fast. They treat their failures like raw data. They look at the situation, ask themselves, what is the exact lesson here? And the second they have that insight, they close the book and they move on. You cannot navigate into a new future if you are constantly staring in the rearview mirror. You're obviously going to crash. So, how do we actually cut this anchor? How do we train our brains to stop dwelling and start moving? Step 1: extract the lesson and discard the emotion. When a setback happens, take out a piece of paper, write down what exactly went wrong and what you learned from it. Once that lesson is documented, you have gotten the value out of the pain. You don't need to keep reliving the shame or the anger all over again. Keep the lessons and throw away the emotional baggage. Step 2: learn to forgive yourself. A lot of times we dwell on the past because we are waiting for an apology or worse. We haven't forgiven ourselves for not knowing better. Listen to me. You made the best decision you could with the information you had at the time. Give yourself some grace. Close the chapter and forgive yourself. Step 3, you have to force the pivot. When you catch your brain drifting back to that old memory, physically interrupt the thought. Get up, go to the gym, work on something else, turn on your laptop, watch a movie, call a friend. Redirect that mental energy into an action that saves your future, right? The past is a place of reference, we get that, but it's not a place of residence. You are not meant to live in your past. Whatever happened yesterday, last month, 5 years ago, it's done, it happened, and it's over. Your only job now is to take the lessons you've learned and apply them to the life that you're building today. Learn to fail, learn to fail fast, and learn to move on faster. And get what is yours, right? Thank you for tuning in to Wendy Speaks today. Leave the past behind you today, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks, guys.